Hey everyone, how you doing? I have here first Citadel Compendium in a regular journal, which was published in, oh god, 83. Look at that, October 83. I just turned 14 in September. I didn't own this then because I couldn't justify spending the, what, £1.50? Must have cost £1, £1.50. And of course I was buying White Dwarf every other month. And I think at that time I must have been on £1 a week. Big money back in them days. Anyway, I've got this. This is all first edition Warhammer stuff. Because, anyway, it's got this in. C01 Fighters. Great Imperial Chicken Dragon. And then there's the these dragons. There's C17, is it? C17 dragons? C11 dragon? I can't remember. C18s? Anyway. I went through a phase of collecting these. I've got that one, in fact I've got all those. Anyway, multiples of them. Anyway, I easily get distracted, as you can see. But what I'm going for today is this page and this page, which is this C01 Fighters. And what's really fun is that you see that we got Chaos Fighters, we're just part of your fighters. And of course, at this point in time, there's none of your there's no aesthetic that developed later on, you know, in terms of the sort of Games Workshop kind of Citadel aesthetics and that kind of thing. So these were very much fighters for playing Dungeons and Dragons, and drawing styles, taking their design cues from all over the place. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I've got this. Okay, so this is an unopened blister of fighters. There are 4 fighters, it cost £1.25 back in the day. I paid a bit more than that some years ago. Someone was selling them off, and this is how miniatures used to come back in the day. And these blister packs, of course you still get blister packs, but these are obviously, you know, quite collectible as they are. I think this one's great fun because you can see evidence of the different use of metals, different alloys used by Games Workshop, Citadel rather, back in the day. We've got 4 miniatures. They've all been kept in exactly the same conditions for what, nearly 40 years. And you can see that one of these guys is silver, and then these guys are darker. And from my studies, I've found that these have got these darker ones tend to be a lead bismuth alloy, and this one's probably more lead tin. Alright, so it's the bismuth that causes problems, and they're the ones that tend to undergo hideous what they call lead rot. Well, I've got my own theories on that. Probably got a lot to do with a phase change occurring at room temperature. Anyway, and corrosion. An oxidation, in fact, rather than a corrosion. Anyway, this is a typical blister, so let's have a look at who's in there. There's a guy there with the big shield, and he's got a sort of hound skull helmet, and I think he's one of these paladin guys. I think it's that guy there. I think it's that one. They did a lot of very similar miniatures with basically head swaps. So this guy's the same miniature with a different helmet on. Okay, that's the one with the hound skull. I've actually got that one somewhere as well. I can't find this guy with the 2-handed axe. Not in this particular journal. It probably appears somewhere else. It's not in with the Chaos Fighters. Can't see him. But this guy here That's this chap. So he's a chaos fighter. I love how the fighters and chaos fighters are all just in one range. It really amuses me. Given the distinct, I've got loads of these. I've got that. Got that guy. I've got quite a few of these. I'm sure I've got that guy somewhere. Definitely got that one. And then the final guy is this rather fantastic sculpt. This guy drawing his rapier. You see that guy? The face is fantastic. And that's this chap here, I think. I think that's this chap down here. Drawing his rapier. And it's a beautiful sculpt. I think that one stands up today. So, am I going to pop this open now? You remember